Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about strangers snooping on your Wi-Fi. You never know who could be poking around on your Wi-Fi. Just like Captain America's looking on the screen, there could be unknown devices connected to your wireless network at home or in your office. What happens is sometimes you may allow someone into your home or office and they connect to your Wi-Fi. The challenge with smart devices is that they never forget the wireless networks that they connect to. Most people choose the option to have their devices stay connected, so when they visit a wireless hotspot that they're used to, they'll automatically connect to that device. So if you've noticed slowdown in your wireless network, or if you just want to make sure that someone's not snooping on your Wi-Fi, there are a couple of tools that you can use in order to make sure that your information is staying safe and secure. We're going to switch screens here, take a look, and see what things you can do to make sure no one's snooping on your Wi-Fi. Now, the first thing that you can do is kind of technical, and you may not want to do it, but it involves logging into your router. See, most routers will allow you to log into the settings to see who's connected to the device. Now, you can't take this for every router because each router has their own IP address that they log into to find out what the settings are. So going back to our desktop, this computer is connected to Spectrum's Wi-Fi network and it uses the IP address that most um, routers use, which what you would do is go up to the address bar where you would normally type in like www.google.com. Instead, you want to erase that all out and type in either 192.168.1.1, which is the standard IP address for most routers. Another IP address that you could use for routers would be 192.168.0.1. You can see this up here in the corner. You can also use what Comcast uses is 10.0.0.1, or AT&T will use the variation of 192.168.1.254. Now for this purpose, we'll log into the router using the old standby, which is 192.168.1.1. Will take us into Spectrum's router. We'll type in the username and the password to get into that router, and we're off to the races. Now, what you're looking for is the advanced setting for your router, and then you could go down to status. And once you go down to status in the Spectrum router, you can go to current users. And what it will do is it'll list all the IP items listed or every item that's connected to your wireless network. Now, why is that important? Because every device on your network has an IP address. It's just like your own home address. When for your house or your office, you have your own address that everyone goes to find out where you are. Same thing with all wireless devices or even network connected devices. They all have their own address or IP address that gives it an identifier, but it also allows the devices to connect on the wireless network with no problems. Now, if you don't want to do the complicated thing like this and type in the settings of your router, because it is complicated, what you can do is there's a couple of tools that you can, Windows and Macintosh users can use in order to find out who's snooping on your Wi-Fi. So the first one we want to use is the Wireless Network Watcher. We're going to switch and go back to our desktop here. Now, Wireless Network Watcher is a Windows only utility, but what it allows you to do is once you download the program from Nearsoft, let's see if we can get there, and there's the network address where you can download it is www.nearsoft.net. What this tool will do is it'll automatically scan your wireless and wired network to let you know what devices are connected to your network. Pretty simple. Rather than typing in an IP address, unless you just want to really look at your router, you can just download the Wireless Network Watcher and scan for those devices on your Windows computer. Now, I hate leaving out Macintosh users, so there's a tool that works on both Linux, Mac, and Windows, and that is a program called Angry IP Scanner. An Angry IP Scanner is free, just like the other program, the Wireless Network Scanner. But what Angry IP does is it allows you to put an IP address range into your network, and then you can click on Start, and it'll go through and it'll scan every device that's connected to your network. Now remember, if you're using wired or wireless, each item that's connected to your network has its own IP address. And so what Angry IP Scanner will do, which is one of my favorite tools, and it's completed, it will go through and scan the entire network to find out what's connected. So it'll tell you there's 17 devices on this network, and it's scanned 254 devices on the network, which is standard for most home and small business networks. Now, if you do find somebody connected to your Wi-Fi network, how do you kick them off? Well, probably the best thing to do would be to change your wireless password, because it's not a bad idea to change that password anyway, just to make sure that strangers aren't lurking around and on your Wi-Fi network. But using these two tools, the Nearsoft's Wireless Network Watcher and Angry IP, you can make sure that no one is snooping on your wireless network. You can make sure that everything is safe and secure, and that you will not have any interruptions as far as your Wi-Fi network is concerned. So if you have comments or questions, leave them in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you to find out what tech tips you'd like to see me cover in future videos. And speaking of videos, if you love these live videos that I do, be sure to subscribe to either my YouTube channel, Burton Kelso, the technology expert, or my company Integral, which you can see the logo in the lower right hand corner in my shirt, to get more tech tips and tricks that are going to help you get the most from the technology you use day to day. So don't let Captain America spy on you or anyone else spy on your wireless network. Make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do to keep your wireless network safe and secure. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile, and thanks for watching.